And we are now recording. So once again, welcome to the Go Chairman, folks. For those who don't know me, my name is Randy Webb. I've been a part of I Am Master Academy now a little bit over 2 years. Me and my wife, Wanda Webb. We've been in this industry for about a little bit over 7 years now. And I'll tell you, the alignment and what happened in our life has been an absolute blessing. For those who know our story, our backgrounds, you know, my wife was a full-time nurse. I was a full-time pilot in the military. I flew C-130s, which is a tactical cargo plane. So I was deployed to Afghanistan, Iraq. It was like the workhorse of the Air Force. And we got an opportunity to get involved with network marketing about 7 years ago. We had someone probably just like you reach out to you, tell us about the opportunity. And at that time, the company that we were being presented was being able to travel around the world. And I got excited about that. And one of the things that I looked at was the compensation plan, okay? One of the things that I aligned myself with was how much income that you can make, because coming from, you know, a worker's mindset, yeah, we were already entrepreneurs, meaning, you know, I had invented a product, you know, we were doing some real estate stuff, but we knew there was going to take some time to build up our equity and build up some money in those industries. We'd also create a product. I had to put money up front for those things. So when network marketing got introduced to us, we were ready. You know, the big thing that attracted me, and I want you to understand this, there are going to be people that come into your business that will be attracted to different things. So don't tailor one thing or another, because you might have someone who's attracted to our business based off the product, based off trading. But at the same time, you may have a franchise figure that, like me, myself, when I first seen this company, one of the first things I looked at was the compensation plan, okay? So in my previous company, I learned that you can make at least $1 million per year if you were to build an organization and you were to show other people how to do what you were already doing. And so fortunate enough that I had a good mentor starting off that showed up in my backyard after us hitting a significant rank in that company, and really just aligned us with how to do network marketing. Now today, I'll tell you, a lot of the information is recycled, funnel. We all kind of speak the same in a different shape or form. So I'll give you some books to go look at. I believe if you're serious about network marketing, listen, folks, this is no different than any other industry. You know, I compare network marketing. This is how serious I look at network marketing. I compare network marketing to like the NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL, right? Even in the entertainment industry. Do you realize that we have people in the entertainment industry, okay, even people, high influencers that are becoming a part of I Am Master Academy because of how much the compensation plan pays. Think about this. My wife said this today. Fashion Nova, for example. Okay, you have a lot of women that are marketing Fashion Nova, getting a percentage back based off clothing that other women are buying. Okay, and of course they're not paying millions from that. But think about this: you can align yourself with a company that you can do online that gives you the potential to be paid residually. Listen, residually, $6 million a year. Question to you all. Even if it took you 20 years to attain the top level of this company, which we'll talk about, we're going to talk about the comp plan, but to hit Chairman 500,000 a month, if it took you 20 years, would you stay on track and stay on course? We're going to give you a blueprint, okay? I believe if you can hit one rank, then you just need to multiply and duplicate. That's all that this is duplication, right? If you're able to hit Platinum 600, then the next step is to show someone else how to go Platinum 600, and that's how you're going to elevate yourself. Once you go Platinum 1000, then you're going to show someone how to go Platinum 1000, and so forth. So we're going to break that down, and we're going to talk about what we call either recruiting through, tap rooting, or we call it building through, okay? And our compensation plan is absolutely powerful in the form where I'm going to talk about all you need is 3 good customers, 3 good builders in your organization that you help. And so this is where we're going to talk about leveraging your team and doing teamwork, okay? What I realize is the organizations that can come together and do the same thing and march to the same beat, okay? Those are the teams that are massively growing inside the company right now. And so if you're on here and you're like, I want to go chairman, well, then you're going to have to get your organization to walk to the same beat. They have to have the same understanding. You know, they can't and ha about certain things that are happening. You know, some folks are like, well, I need to focus on the product. Yes, we do focus on the product. We're going to get people plugged in for sure to the product. We know that it works, okay? So we can just push that to the side. The product works. And I'll tell you, listen, folks, we are beta testing a new product that's not Forex. It's e-commerce. Listen, I think that IM is doing something so special. Like typically in network marketing, you always have to sell, okay? You always have to maybe convince. Okay, when at my last company, of course, we did travel. And so we would have to tell people, hey, you got to make memories, right? Most people can't go out and travel because they don't have this. So we would sell them on making memories with their family, get them in the system. Now we're looking and we just move out everything because most people come in and in any network marketing company, whether it's nutrition, whether it's travel, whatever that thing is they have, okay, we convince them or we show them why they need it, okay? Let's move everything to the side. When it comes to I Am Master Academy, we go straight to the source. We show them how to make the money. And when you're making the money, okay, you can do anything else. You can travel across the world. You don't need a discount. Okay, when you're making the money and you got the freedom, you can work out as much as you want. Okay, you can do that anytime you want. You can buy any nutritional product that you want. Okay, because money is no longer a thing. If you're making $25,000 a month, yes, I care about discounts, but do you really care about the discounts? Do you have to have a discount? No, the money's there. If you're making $50,000 a month, so let us focus on the money, how to get there, okay? And then everything else will fall in the line. So here's what we're gonna do. Mindset-wise, I have a question for you all that I want to pose. If you were to align yourself with a company or in an industry, or I want you to think about this. Let's treat it like you are an NBA player, okay? And your contract is up. And you have the opportunity to choose whatever team that you want to be on as a free agent, okay? And so when it comes to it, what are you looking for in those contracts? Okay, you're looking probably for longevity, okay? Legacy company, legacy team. Have they won some championships? Are there some star players on the team, okay? Outside of myself, where am I gonna fit in? Is there a good coach? Is there good mentorship on the team? Okay, you look at all those things, but at the end of the day, what's the last thing you look at? What is my contract gonna look like? How much are they gonna pay me? Okay, based off the work. So you can go to a different team and get paid one thing and do the same exact work. See, when I'm looking at an I Am Master Academy, you can go to a different network marketing company and do exactly the same thing. Guess what? It's all the same. You're still gonna make the phone calls. You're still gonna make a list. You're still gonna reach out to your friends, family, whatever you have to do. You're still gonna have to build on the internet. Okay, you're still gonna have to be marketable. So what the underlying issue is how much you're gonna get paid when you make those things, when you make those deals. In my last organization, me and my wife, as our entire organization, we were able to put in 35,000 customers in a 5.5-year period. And so when we seen I Am Master Academy a little bit over 2 years ago, the first thing I looked at was the compensation plan. And when I looked at the compensation plan, okay, the first thing I looked at, of course, Platinum 600 was powerful, but I always went to the bottom. And I realized they had Chairman 500. And I remember asking the person who was showing this, I said, okay, Chairman 500 shows $125,000 a week. Is that up to money? Like, what do you got to do to make $125,000 a week? They said, just meet the numbers. I said, don't, and literally, I'm being the words I said, don't bull crap me, probably not. I said, don't bull crap me because we're going to make a big decision here. And I need to know if this is real, that I'm not making the wrong decision. It's like, Randy, no, it's real, dude. And all I could think was, you know what? I'm willing to go 5.5 years more. I'm willing to go, we went 5.5 years building the last company. I'm willing to go 5.5 years to do it all over again and put in 35,000 customers all over again. Why? It's 500,000 a month, folks. Do you realize how many lives you can change with that? It's not about the money. It's about how many charities you can start. Imagine Chairman 500 right now. What could you do for the economy right now? It's about the schools you can open up. It's about being able to fund passions, take care of your entire family. Can you imagine you're making $500,000 a month? You can buy mom, dad, brothers, sisters, all homes. You can help them start their businesses. You can help them be independent. They don't have to do network marketing with you. You know, we used to say if the family wasn't with you, then you leave them alone. That's not the case. If you got to go and do this thing, yeah, they'll probably watch you if they're not already in your business right now. But I want you to consider that when you get to the top level in this company, even at Chairman 50, it doesn't have to be Chairman 500. But when you get to a significant level in this company, right, life changes fast. And I've been able to watch over the past 2 years, people who have never done network marketing before, phenomenons, come into this company, no experience, and go to Chairman 100, go to Chairman 250. And so I know that anyone on this call right now, you can do the same exact thing, right? Everyone on this call, you can be a Chairman 10 for sure. And so here's the first thing I want you to write down, okay? I want you to set a goal, okay? I want you to think about what is it that you want out of this business? And then Once you set the goal, so whether you want to be chairman 50, I want to make $50,000 a month. I want to make $1 million in 1 year. I want to make $2 million in 1 year. Whatever that goal is, I want you to write it down. And I want it to be internal for yourself. Now, don't cut yourself short. Most people cut themselves short because what you'll go do is you'll think about all the work maybe you've been in for 2 years already. And maybe you're not even a platinum 600. So what you'll do is you'll go look at the 2 years. I'm not even a platinum 600 right now, so my goal is to be platinum 600. And so now your mind is not even triggered to go any further. You're thinking 12 people, and so that it might happen, it might not happen. What I'm looking for is I want you to be obsessed with the goal that you're going to write down. And you're going to write it down around your entire home. You're going to put it in your car, and you're going to obsess about it, okay? That's a big word. You know, some people may say obsess. They look at obsess at the back. Obsess is what's going to get you success, right? Because it's what you think about all day long. And what you think about, what you focus on will get bigger. Okay, if we're focused on the negative, then our negative gets bigger. If we focus on the positive, then our positive gets bigger. So I want you to set your goal first, okay? I'm going to give you quick basics, and then we're going to go to the building part. Next thing, you're going to make a list. This is simple stuff. You're going to make a list. You know, all these books are going to tell you the same thing. Why is it important for you to make a physical list, folks? Because you're going to go directly through them, okay? Through your list, one by one. We all get to be quarantined for the next 14 days, maybe a month. We don't know. But we get to every day come into our office, go through our list, contact people. Do you realize that there is someone waiting for your call right now, but you haven't reached out to them? There's someone on Facebook waiting for your message, but you haven't reached out to them yet? So I want you to make your list. Go through your Facebook, go through your phone contacts, make the list, okay? That's how you're gonna start off. And then we're gonna talk about launching your business. The difference between doing a traditional business and doing network marketing is you need to launch your business. Meaning, don't lollygag when you start. So if you're on here today, the great thing about network marketing, you can reset anytime. I say this all the time, reset. If for the past 2 years, you haven't been able to achieve anything significant, today is a reset day. Today, you start your business. Today, you're gonna act as if I just started. I want you to have the same energy. Think about when you first started in IM, the energy that you had. You were excited. You wanted to tell the world. You made your first trade. You got super excited. You seen blue, and you like, I couldn't believe it. So you went and start calling people. Maybe you might have met your dream story that calmed you down a little bit, okay, and then brought you back to being average. And you said, maybe I just don't focus on trading, okay? That's not the case, folks. This is going to be one of those, you're going to have to take some hits in the market. You're going to have to take some hits if you want to build and become a six-figure earner, okay? You're going to have to take some hits if you want to make 7 figures inside this industry, folks. That's okay, okay? In the time, just know you have to be a millionaire anyway to retire. So why not? Okay, set your goal, and let me start writing. So first thing, set your goal. Boom. Next thing, put a date on your goal. When are you going to hit it? So our next convention, hopefully, this pandemic is over. Our next convention is happening September 4th. Okay, so we're going to be doing the IM event in Houston, Texas. Here's what I'm going to say about leadership. Okay, you should already be enrolled for the event. You're going to build from event to event. We had some people who still, guess what? I went to London. We had some people who still went to London. Okay, event from event. So if you haven't already signed up for the Houston event, go ahead and do that. Okay, assume that it's going to happen. Okay, so the next event is going to be Houston. So put a date. I prefer really event to event, September 4th. Okay, so if it's Chairman 10, I'm going to hit Chairman 10 by September 4th. Okay, we know to hit Chairman 10 is 500 customers. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break down the compensation plan. All right, here we go. Folks, this is simple. You guys hear me say all the time about McDonald's, right? Let's talk about leverage. Do you realize that it costs $3.2 million you got to have in pretty much in assets to start a McDonald's franchise, to be a franchise owner? And then after being leveraged by a lot of money, $3.2 million, of course, they're expected to make a yearly revenue of about $2.7 million per year. That's what a McDonald's franchise owner is expected to make. Now, their profits after all expenses are paid, okay? That means they pay their employees. They pay for their leases. You know, they pay for all the food and all the stuff they have to do to operate their business. They pay their taxes, whatever, okay? They say the average McDonald's franchise owner makes $200,000 a year. $200,000 a year. Is that good? It's a multiple six-figure, right? But on the back end, they're highly leveraged. They had to leverage a lot to make $200,000 a year. I'll tell you, being a real estate investor, It's the same way. You have to leverage a lot to make that type of income. Right? If you want to have 200,000 in rental property income, you're gonna have to leverage millions from the bank. Okay, so this is what makes network marketing powerful. This is what makes IM powerful. Do you know what it costs you to try to create a $6 million a year business? You realize it's only $15 to be an IBO. $15 to be an IBO, and here's the risk: your sweat equity. All that we're doing, see, today we're going to talk about sweat equity. That's it. If you can put in sweat equity, the more sweat equity you put in, the more you get paid. If you don't put in any sweat equity, you don't get paid. That's all that network marketing is. That's why they say that average folks, you don't have to have money to get started. You don't have to have a lot of money to get started. You just got to have drive, sweat equity, obsession. Okay? So here's where our compensation plan starts. Once you refer 3 customers, so you start. Look, I get to go back old-fashioned. I'm going back. So, folks, this is old-fashioned. You start. You're a customer. You pay what? $235 to start. Boom. Okay? Now, I talked about McDonald's makes $200,000. A McDonald's franchise owner makes $200,000 in 1 year. When we get to the top of the compensation plan at Chairman 500, you're going to realize that Chairman 500 makes $500,000 a month. We make 2.5 times more in 1 month than an average franchise McDonald's owner makes in 1 year. Period. That's game over, right? So you start $235 to get started, okay? Let's say you're interested in launching your business. The first thing you're going to do, you're going to go waive your fees. The first goal is waive your fees. And you're going to help other people waive their fees. How do you waive your fees? You get 2 customers. All you're going to do is refer 2 customers, folks. Typically, this might be mom, dad, brother, sister, someone you love, someone that you're close to. That's it, right? If we just focus on helping people waive their fees, right? A lot of people don't want to pay $175 a month. So we can help them waive their fees. So you're the first customer to yourself. So you get started. Your first goal is waive your fees. Go get 2 customers. You can do that on your own. This is when we know you're serious about going and building a business. I love when I look at my back office and there is someone who's gotten a platinum 50 on their way to platinum 600 and they haven't said a word to me. And I'm like, man, you've been building. That lets me know they're serious and they're trying to prove a point and they're trying to get this thing done, okay? So, number 1, you go get your 2. Yes, I'm going to draw circles, okay? 2 customers, you waive your fees. We have a matrix, folks, so we build 3. What we're talking about is building for momentum. This is what's powerful about this compensation plan, because the person that is above you, they can literally build your entire organization. They can build a whole entire leg. They can build all 3 legs if they wanted to, but I'm going to teach you guys how to build 1 leg straight down, because if we all work as a team to build an organization straight down in depth, we help way more people, and you'll see a lot of ranks pop, okay? This is something you're going to have to focus on. You have to be very organized. You're going to have to keep on passing the word to your customer base or to your IBO to make sure that they're placing their people correctly, all right? So you waive your fees with 2. Can you do that? Matter of fact, there's how many folks we got on here? We got 76 folks on here. If you can waive your fees, if you haven't waived your fees yet, drop 111 in the chat. Or maybe you might already waive your fees. If you can waive your fees, go ahead and drop 111 in the chat. Let me know who we got in the chat here. Let's get some participation, okay? Everybody on here can actually get 76 people with 111s, right? We can all waive our fees. Now, I want you to think about this. 76 people on here, we can all waive our fees. We just grew the team by what? 150-something people, right? You're already a platinum 5,000. So here we go. All right, you get a 3rd customer in. There we go. 3. We call that a platinum 150. Listen, folks, platinum 150, let's talk about the comp plan here, because I want to make sure you have this clear. Once you upgrade to the IBO system for $15, this is when we tell people to upgrade. So if they want to do the business, once they put 3 active customers in, go ahead and have them upgrade to the IBO system if they want to start building the business. All right? If they just want to be a customer, you tell them stop recruiting. You're gonna mess up the legs. Okay, your fees are waived already. Okay, but once they go 3, they're gonna become a platinum 150. That means they're making $150 a month residually. Now here's the catch with that. When you upgrade to IBO, okay, first of all, when you waived your fees with 2, that means you didn't have any monthly payment. It went away. Okay. When you put a third customer in and you upgrade it to IBO, okay, there is no free business. There is no free product. So what we do is, this is just a barrier of entry to build your business, what I like to call it. This is letting us know, okay, you're ready to start making commissions now. So because you're making commissions, we're going to share everything else together. So your monthly payment comes back. So all that this really is going to cover is your monthly. Now, don't go do this. I watch people do this all the time, folks. It messes up your mindset when you do this. You become a Platinum 150, and then you drop the product. Don't do that. Don't drop the product. Just go work harder and become a Platinum 600. Okay? So Platinum 150 is where you make $150 a month. Great. Congratulations if you're a Platinum 150 on here. All right? Okay, so you're a Platinum 150. Your fees are waived at Platinum 150. Let's call it that. Basically, they're making you responsible, and they're showing you how to be a business owner. So now you have expenses. So your expenses, you have the $175 a month payment, okay? And you have your business payment. So you're gonna pay a little bit on top. That should be some motivation to go get some more customers in. So here's what you can do now. Help your 3 customers that you got in go waive their fees. Simply, you can taproot. First of all, you can ask them the question. Here's what I'll ask them. The same thing I just asked you. Have them set a goal. What is your goal in this? Would you like to waive your fees? Most people do want to waive their fees. Maybe they don't want to bill, but they want to waive their fees. So the first thing is, what is your goal in I Am Master Academy? Okay, most people are going to say, I want to trade, I want to make this much money. Cool. Are you open to building a business? If they say no, then cool, leave it at that. Don't force them. If they say, yeah, I'm open to building a business, but I want to learn how to trade, you can explain a little bit more. Hey, you can build a Platinum 600 so that you can have trading money and you're not dipping into your own work money, okay? But you help them get to Platinum 150 or you help them waive their fees. So I like to taproot for this one. Hey, can you write down 10 customers or 10 people that are like-minded like you? Maybe they got 2 jobs. And right now, you know what's going on right now. Everybody needs to make money. So you taproot through them. Hey, can you write down 10 customers that we can contact together that we can show this opportunity over the next week? And let's get your fees waived this first month so you don't have fees the next month. And if you get used to going fast, you know, we used to say fast is fun, slow sucks. The reason is we're going fast because you never know, you know, who your customer is going to meet that's going to talk them out of their dreams. Unfortunately, you'll have someone who's very excited in your organization, and then they go talk to someone who they admire, but maybe we didn't set them up correctly. I like to say things like this: when you buy someone's opinion, you got to buy the lifestyle. So if you go talk to Joe Blow, who works at McDonald's, understand Joe Blow has no knowledge. Joe Blow only knows about McDonald's. He can't give you any advice. Okay, so you get them ready for what they're about to hear, and then you go through their list. Okay, so what do? We help our 3 customers at least waive their fees. Now, here's what I want you to understand about the comp plan. Another catch in the comp plan, okay? Once your customer, this is why you want to also find who your builders are. Once your customers waive their fees, they're only customers until they upgrade to IBO. Once your customers waive their fees, they no longer count. Right? The value goes away because their fees are waived, but your team, you now have value down here. So you now have, 6 versus 3. You doubled your team if you waive their fees. Now here's the other catch about that. Our compensation plan is built off something called PRSV. I want you guys to make sure you go to im.center for those who are already IBOs. We have an IBO Academy. And I want you to make sure you download the compensation plan, okay? So that you understand this. So when you download the compensation plan, I want you to remember PRSV. Personal Retail Sales Value. Personal Retail Sales Value is anyone who does not have their fees waived or is not an IBO. Let me see it again. PRSV is anyone who does not have their fees waived and is not an IBO. Okay? So if they waive their fees, you no longer have PRSV. This was your initial PRSV. So you would have been a what? To be a Platinum 150, you have to have 435 in PRSV, which is 150 or 145 per month. That's what that is. Okay? When that goes away, you got to understand, you no longer have the PRSV, so you have to go out and get some personals. So I love this compensation plan because it's a builder's compensation plan. Yes, we can build all this below you. These folks can go crazy and build your entire organization. But you got to, at minimum, to be a Platinum 600, you got to have a PRSV of 290, okay? That's only 2 personal customers that don't have their fees waived, and that are not IBOs. You got that? Okay, so your goal is we're looking for builders also. You don't want to go heavy in customers. You got to find people that want to build the business as well too. All right, so let's assume, yes, they waive their fees, but then they all want to become builders. Okay, so we take these X's off. They go and get their 3. And here I'm going to change this up because I'm going to talk about building debt. Now, let's just say that you are a super builder or we build through. So we're going to go back to this now. Now we're going to talk about building depth for speed, building very deep for speed, okay? Because this is what helps a lot of folks hit ranks. You know, I have a lot of folks in my organization right now, and sometimes I think they don't even know it. I have a lot of folks who are literally halfway to Platinum 1000, halfway to Platinum 2000, 5000. We even got some folks that are halfway to Chairman 10 right now in our organization, but they have no idea. Here's how, okay? Everything below you first of all counts, okay? So let's just talk about, I'm going to run through the ranks real quick, and then we're going to talk about building debt. So there's Platinum 600, which is 12 customers. That means you get paid $600 a month, okay? There's Platinum 1000, which is only 30 customers. That means you get paid $1,000 per month, guaranteed, okay? No tricks. P2000, congratulations to our brand new P2000, Stephen and Audrey Miller out of Ohio. So that means you make $2,000 per month at Platinum 2000, guaranteed. Not up to money, folks. This is what I love about the company. Okay, that's 75 customers. That's in your team. Not you putting 75 customers in on your own. Your whole organization, folks. You can do this. Okay, P5000. It's $5,000 per month. Listen, that in itself is a lifetime. I know we talk about chairman all the time. But do you realize Platinum 5000 is making $60,000 per year? You're still above the average combined household median income, folks. So Platinum 5000 is 225 customers. Now, I want you to understand, I'm talking about it in numbers, but we are driven by volume, okay? So this can be, it may be less customers based off what your customers are buying. So if they have the elite package, then it's going to be even cheaper. Okay, it's going to be less customers that you're going to need. Okay, but most of the time we push the basic package to folks, and then we let them make the decision later on. Okay, and then obviously the big Chairman 10. It's where everybody wants to be. 6-figure earner, Chairman 10, 500 customers. That's it. Listen, folks, do you realize what it takes to make $10,000 in network marketing? You know, a lot of other companies, $10,000 don't come like it's coming in IM. You don't see people at 18, 19 years old, 20 years old, 21 years old making $10,000 to $25,000 a month like that, folks. Not in their first network marketing company. Listen, when I tell you you are in the right company and you need to take advantage, you're in the right company, folks. And you just got to align and get your mindset right. Some of us were focused on the wrong thing. We're thinking that we have to learn everything before we get started. Listen to me. You know, and I'm going to be frank. You don't have to, like, I'm talking to franchise owners. Okay, you don't have to be a professional trader. You just have to leverage the system. Okay, just like in McDonald's, you don't flip fries, you don't flip burgers to be a franchise owner in McDonald's. You got to learn the McDonald's system. Okay, you got to learn what your expenses are. You got to learn how to be a business owner. That's what this is. The difference between being a consumer, consumers are going to focus on the product. Listen, okay? So if you have a consumer mindset, you're focused on trading all the time. Okay, you're focused on the product. That's it. You only want to show the product. When you have a franchise mindset, you're focused on building the business, okay? So when you bring customers in, you're launching them, you're getting them ready, and you're moving on to the next. That's a business franchise mindset expansion. We're expanding across the world. It's the goal here. Okay, so Chairman 10, 500 customers. That's the one right there. Because we're going to talk about getting Chairman 10 in each one of your legs and how to do it, okay? Chairman 25. Folks, listen. Chairman 25, it feels good to be a Chairman 25. It's $25,000 a month guaranteed, $6,250 a week. Remember I talked about we put in 35,000 customers in our last company, 35,000 customers. When we left, there was an active 14,000. And let me tell you, we were making on average about 17,000 to about 18,000 a month. We were not making 25,000 a month. And we had hit the top rank. And we had to work up in volume-wise to get our income to hit the top rank in that company. When we came over here, when they say 1,250 customers, and you make 25,000, come on, folks. Look, I get excited. I'm getting more excited talking about it right now. It makes me want to go reach out to 1,250 customers on my own, 2,500 customers on my own. That's what I said in my last company. When I first started, 3,000 was the magical number over there. And I said, if I got to go reach out to 3,000 customers on my own, I'm going to do that. Okay, now we're talking about, way more money for less work. Okay, so Chairman 25 is 1,250 customers. You can write that down. Okay, Chairman 50. 2,500 customers. Now, some of you, if you've done network marketing before, you know those are Mickey Mouse numbers. They're not a lot at all. And I'll tell you, for the other product that we're about to launch in September, we're about to go through the roof. I'm excited to see how many Chairman 500s we're going to pop in 2020. How many Chairman 500s we're going to pop in 2021, especially with what we're about to launch here. Chairman 100, 100,000 a month. That's $1 million a year, 1.2 million a year. Okay. Chairman 250, 250,000 a month. There's no company paying this way, folks, at all. 15,000 customers at Chairman 250. Still have, man, that's a lot of money for a small amount of customers. And then lastly, Chairman 500. Chairman 500 is 30,000 customers. That's big picture, okay? That could be a 5-year plan. That could be a 10-year plan for you, whatever that thing is. Okay, so these are all our ranks here. Guaranteed incomes, not up to income, straight to the point. So now we have to get everybody marching to the same beat. If we're all marching to the same beat, okay, and doing the same things, we will pop this back to back to back to back, and we can do it very fast. So let's talk about fast response. So the Legacy Worldwide system, we use an app. So if you want to build an international business, one of the things I like to use is it has to be simple. It has to be easy for the lowest common denominator where anyone can do it. So we have an app called Legacy Worldwide that you can download from the App Store. You can download in the Google Play Store, okay? We also have a website called legacyworldwide.net where it shows the presentation. It plugs them in the system. It gets them put into our community. They get plugged into, you don't have to do anything. It gets them plugged into Facebook, Telegram, all the groups, and that's it. Every time I get on, sometimes it feels so like I'm just rushing people off the phone. But like someone just went in today, hey, here's my link, enroll, call me back when you finish. Boom, they call me back. Okay, here's the next step. Go to legacyworldwide.net or go download this app. Once you go through 4 through 8, let's have a conversation after that. We're done, and I'm pushing to the next one. So that's leveraging our system. If your system currently right now, listen, if it's dependent on you, you are not going to build a Chairman 500. You're probably not even going to get to Chairman 25 or 50 if your system is built on you. Your system has to be independent. If you disappear tomorrow, will your team still grow? Okay, that's network marketing. And if your team is not going to grow, you're going to be stuck in the same position. Folks, listen, I'm talking to myself too. Every day I'm looking for ways to perfect our system, to make it simple, to make it easy. What is it that people need that's going to allow them to get out in contact and be able to train their people just like we train our people? Okay, so we make it system oriented so they don't have to do anything. They can just push play. So boom, you go to that app, you realize we got number 1, if they don't got time for the 3-minute video. We got number 2, if they got 20 minutes at least. Okay, they watch the video, say I'm A, B, or C. You plug them in, shows them how to enroll, and then they're through the system. Done. Next person. And then all your goal is to train them how to do the same thing. Okay, it's duplication. All right, so now we got the duplication out the way. Let's talk about building depth and what you can do for your team. So if you tell yourself, I want to have 10 Platinum 1000s on my team. You guys heard me say this before. If you want 10 Platinum 1000s on your team, have you built enough depth to make 10 Platinum 1000s? I want you to start considering and thinking, if it's to be, it's up to me, right? Don't wait for someone to go build your business. Don't wait to put in that perfect person. Okay, yeah, can it happen? Are you 3 people away from financial freedom? Yes. But if you wait, you're never going to hit it. So sometimes it's going to take you to put in a lot of numbers. Okay, so you're going to have to be recruiting every single day, building your business every single day. It's just like when you launch a McDonald's, for example, you think that McDonald's owner just buys the McDonald's franchise and then walks away? No, they're probably at that McDonald's franchise for the entire year until they learn the entire system. Okay, until they got their people plugged in, until the managers are trained up, until they got someone who can run the establishment. That's going to be your business. You're not going to walk away from your business until you got chairmen in your organization, because you can't. Okay, so we're going to build depth. So if you want if you want to have 10 platinum 1,000, let's talk about that. First goal, platinum 150. Let's hit that, knock it out. Once you do that, you're going through your list. You're going to build depth. Let's assume your guys are not going to do anything yet. Okay, you're going to wake them up. Here's how you create momentum and wake your people up. You're going to build depth, and you're going to build it straight down. Don't ever build 3 legs for someone. Let me say it again. Don't ever build 3 legs for someone. Because what you're doing is, follow me my nose here. What you're doing is you're kind of playing, you're trying to guess who your leader's going to be. And the truth is you don't know who your leader's going to be. You got to let them emerge. And the only way to let them emerge is give as much people an opportunity to build a large organization as possible. So if you're building straight down, so I go put another person in and we build straight like this. This is called building depth right here. Because it counts for them. Okay? Each leg, we're going to build depth, straight down. You want to be the, what I like to call, you want to be the spillover creator, okay? And if you're lucky to get spillover, that's awesome. That's even a plus, okay? Your goal is to be the spillover creator. And you're going to contact your team. Now, this is going to take some effort and some organization. You're going to call these people, and I know our back office right now is not like super, okay? So this is going to take you looking through your back office, writing down some stuff for a while, okay? While you get your team sparked up. So you build depth straight down, okay? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So question, do you think you can put in at least 30 personals at some point in your business? At least in a couple month period? Do you think you put in 10 personals over the next 3 to 6 months? And I hope so, yes. Yes, right? We're going to go and show everybody, okay? So if you can do that, first of all, you'll be getting platinum 1,000 on your own, okay? Now you're driving depth. Here's what just happened now. Now your goal is to wake someone up in your organization. So what you just did, because our compensation plan, it's as if they put in the personals themselves. So let's say this top person right here, the first person that we put in, they weren't awake, they were trading, okay? And I call them up and say, hey, listen, John, bro, you got 10 people below you right now. Do you know what that means? You're about halfway to platinum 1,000. And John goes, what does that mean? Well, John, it means you can make $1,000 a month. Here's what I need from you, John. I need 2 more people. I need 2 customers. You think you can refer 2 or 3 customers to me? And if you can do that, I can help you build the rest. We can do a launch event for you. And here's what you can do, folks. Get used to doing prospect calls for your team. So when you have this situation, do prospect calls individually for each of those people. Launch them. Hey, we're going to do a prospect call for you. I want you to get your top 10 people on. We're going to talk about our vision and where we're going with this. And most likely, our goal is if we show 10, maybe we can at least sign up 2. Okay? So, boom. You got one leg built out for them. John gets motivated. John does get his 1 and 2 leg. And then what do we have to do? We got to go teach John, okay? Maybe John might be a builder. We teach John how to go build depth too. But now because you did the work, John only has to build 2 legs. So you're going to make it easy for a lot of the people on your team if you can become that spillover creator. So John has to build 2 legs. You've already got this leg going for John, okay? You teach John the same steps that you learn. Build depth, build straight down 1 leg. Don't go to other, don't build 3 legs for people. Build 1, straight down. Because now we help this person pretty much get the platinum 1,000 halfway and all the way down. Maybe John might not even be your leader. Maybe it's this next person. Maybe it's someone down here. Or maybe John signs up this person right here and they become the leader. Okay, so John's excited, that person, they start building that. Boom. And they build 10 down, they build 10 down, okay? What do you have here? You have 30, 30, 30. You will what? Platinum 2,000, okay? So you get the platinum 1,000. You help these 3 up here. You let them know they're halfway to platinum 1,000. You help them get the platinum 1,000. You're now to platinum 2,000 on your way to on your way to platinum 5,000, okay? Is everybody with me? Drop some 7s in the chat if you're still with me. All right, all right. And I said I'm going to try to cut this short, so I'll make sure I don't go way over an hour. I know we're going a little bit here. All right, so that's building depth right there, folks. Now, listen, I know it sounds easy. It looks easy. Let me be honest. It's not going to be easy, okay? But this is where the obsession comes in at. This is when you can't care about what people think. Do you think someone who makes multiple millions today, or that's a billionaire, that they care? No, they had to do what they had to do. They didn't care if what people call their business or how you were presenting your business, whether you focused on building or trading or not. No one can. Get that out of your head. You're a franchise owner, okay? You're one of the. You're sought after. We're looking to create contracts here, okay? So boom, you get your person to start building. Same things happen. Number 2, number 3. Then the ultimate goal is this. Now let's just keep it simple. I'm gonna just write down some stuff. Now we're just going to focus on the ranks. I don't want you to focus on your rank. It's not about your rank. It's about those who rank up below you, okay? Absolutely you can get the Platinum 1000 and put strictly numbers in, okay? Do that. When it comes to going Platinum 2000, Platinum 5000, in order to keep those ranks, you're going to have to rank up other people. And then here's what I also want you to know for my leaders that are on here. This is for everybody. If you're at a rank right now and you're not actively at that rank right now, I want you to fight to get back to your rank. Okay, here's what ended up happening when people lose rank. Let me let you, it's normal, right? In network marketing, you will derank. Okay, things are gonna happen in your business. And what I think it is almost like the universe saying, do you really want it? All right, if you really want it, then go do it. Okay, go show me that you want it, go hold it. So if you're a Platinum 600, and you're like, I want to go Chairman 10. But you can't hold Platinum 600. You can't hold Platinum 1000. How do you expect to manage 500 customers? See, that's the first test and goal. Maintain your rank, period. So when you rank up, I want you to blow past your rank, right? Don't take a breather. You hit Platinum 600, what most people do, Platinum 600, Platinum 1000, they take a breather. They lay off the gas. No, that's when your momentum is in. I want you to kick it into motion, take advantage of the rank that you hit, and then show someone else how to do the same thing. Start making more calls. Hey, do you want to hit Platinum 2000 like I just hit? And then you go find someone to go build with, and you focus on some individuals in each one of your legs to get them to that rank that you just got to, okay? So we got, for example, Stephen Andre Miller just hit Platinum 2000, okay? So now their goal is their P2000, okay? Obviously maintain the rank, but then ultimately your goal is to go get someone in here to go P2000. Right? In order for you to go P5000, you have to rank someone up to P2000. Right? You get a P2000 here. That's 75 customers because it takes 225. Okay? You get a P2000 here. And that leg, that's 75 customers. And you get a P2000 here. That's 75 customers. What does that equal? That equals 225. And that's correct math? Yes. That equals 225 customers. So your goal is not to go enroll 225 customers, folks. Your goal is to go teach someone how to become a leader, how to become a Platinum 2000 like you did, okay? So when we do that, guess what? Now you're maintaining Platinum 5000. So boom, you help someone in each one of your legs go to Platinum 2000, and then boom, you're Platinum 5000. Done. Once you go Platinum 5000, here's when we go Chairman 10. Now listen, folks, it took us, when me and Wanda started, it literally took us 60 days to go Chairman. And what I'll tell you is we didn't let off the gas. That obsession was about just hardcore, staying on the gas, massive action, constantly showing people, putting them in the system, showing them how to do the same thing, and then ranking up other people. All right, so next level, Platinum 5000. How to go from Platinum 5000. So we are talking about going from Platinum 2000 to going to Platinum 5000. Okay? Now we're talking about going from Platinum 5000 to Chairman 10. Remember, you're not focused on your ranks. You're focused on the ranks that are below you. How many Platinum 1000 do you have on your team right now? How many Platinum 600? If you don't have anyone at a rank on your team right now, that's the problem. And so you have to start pushing people. You got to start being a talent scout. You got to start being a recruiter. You got to go in your downline and find out who's serious. Do you really? And when they say that I'm serious, you hold them accountable. And you ask them, can I hold you accountable? Let's go through your list. Let's do a launch event every single day. If right now we're all stuck at home, so our events are going to be online. So we're constantly going to put people on these webinars and then push. Okay. So Platinum 5,000. Now you're at P5,000. 225 customers in your organization. Okay. Now you're going to help Webb. You're going to help these folks go Platinum 5,000. Because when this person goes P5,000, that's 225. That person goes P5,000. That's 225. Which is how much? That's a total of what? 450? It's total of 450 right there. And so if you guys realize how our compensation plan is set up, you can only take value. You can't take value from one leg to hit your rank. So it's either 40, 40, 20. So no more than 40% of total volume, okay, can come from any one leg. So that means it'll be 40%, 40%, and then a 20% leg, okay? So here, what do we need? We need 50 customers. So you just need a P1,000, a P2,000 here. So P1,000, and you want ranks in each one of the legs. You don't just want no ranks in the leg. Because if you got no ranks in the leg, they're just basically customers that are sitting there. And as you know, a customer is not guaranteed to stay in. A customer is a trader. Here's what happens. They can blow an account, right? They're out, depending on what they're really trying to do. You know, anything, right? Payments or not, they can't afford the payment, they're out. Someone who's building the business is really building the business. So you want a P1,000 to a P2,000 in your third leg to hit Cherry 10. And I'm gonna tell you, that's exactly what happened to us. We were 5,000 in one leg, okay? We had a P5,000 in our second leg, okay? And then we had P1,000, P2,000 in our third leg. That's when we hit Cherry 10, okay? And then we popped the cherry here last year. Okay, so P5,000, P1,000, and 2,000 in your third leg. You're focused on the ranks below you. That's what it's about. So sometimes that may be even that you're building depth. Like, remember, you find a person who's really building in your organization, okay, and you help them achieve the rank. That's all that matters, okay? So there's sometimes I'll tell you when it comes to building depth that I may have to switch up my legs depending on what leader comes in, because sometimes you may have a leader come into your organization that you didn't personally sponsor, but that you know has the potential to go chairman, and they're serious about it. So it might be that you take the time and say, you know what, I'm going to change up and build a depth leg, in-depth leg below them. So you can do that so that you can rank them up, but don't build 3 legs. All right. So boom, we get P5,000, P5,000, P2,000. You're now a chairman 10. Okay. That's what we're going for, folks. Chairman 10. Okay, I'm not going to go further beyond that. The goal is to get you all to Chairman 10 right now. When it came to us going to Chairman 25, it's obviously you need to put Chairman in your organization, right? So you need to find a chairman. You need to make one leg to Chairman 10. I'll tell you, here's where we're at right now. Okay, for us, okay, Chairman 25. Okay, so boom, Chairman 10 in one leg there. Get Chairman 10 there. That's 500, right? Or we just have a massive number. You might have a couple P5,000, P2,000s, and then you get another Chairman 10 in your third leg. You get chairmans in all your legs, folks. You have a solid, and I'll tell you, you'll have a solid community. You have a solid rank if you do that. That's how it'll be 1,500. Okay. Next step, going chairman 50. So that's chairman 25 right there. You're chairman 25. And you don't have to have chairman 10 in all legs. You might have chairman 10 in one leg, and then you're gonna have multiple ranks. But I'll tell you, to lock it in, you want chairman in all legs. All right. Then lastly, going from chairman 50. This is where we're at today. Okay. We feel that we're gonna put in 30 chairmen. There's potential to have 30 chairmen by September 4th. I know that we can have 30 chairmen by September 4th. Period. Okay. We've already shown you how to get to chairman, but let's say going beyond that, you want to go chairman 50 by September. Here's what it is. Okay. You get someone to go chairman 25, one leg, that's 1,250 customers. Okay. Now you only need, listen, 2,500 customers to go chairman 50. Chairman 10 is 500. Chairman 10. So chairman 10, maybe a chairman 25, and you're pretty much chairman 50 right there. So folks, all that our comp plan is, this is what I love it. I love about it. You cannot rank up without helping other people. And so I need you to switch your focus from focusing on your rank to helping other people rank up. Because if you help enough people rank up in your organization, you're automatically going to rank up. So that's the difference in mindset shift. So who are you launching today? I want you to think about this. Here's the marching orders after leaving this webinar here. Do you have 10 people in your organization right now that you can launch? Okay, I want you to write down 10 people in your organization right now. Okay, this might be my P1000, P2000, P5000 leaders. Do you have 10 people in your organization that you can launch right now and help them go to one of these ranks for you to hit the next level? Because that's what it's about. And then all you're going to do is you're going to do prospect call after prospect call after prospect call. Don't wait for someone else to do your prospect call. We used to say, folks, the person who holds the clicker gets paid quicker. Why do we say that? Because you can do presentations at will. There's no chairman that I know today that depends on another chairman or depends on someone else to go get their work done for them. Every chairman that I know, right, including the chairman, Nafeez is one of the chairmen in our organization, they depend on themselves. They're going to do they don't wait for me. I watch it. They're not waiting for my presentation. They're going to go produce and do one-on-ones, two-on-ones. They're going to put people in the system. That's what you have to do. That's what's required. You got to reach out. You got to show people. You got to train people. So here are the core competencies that you need to know as a chairman, okay? You got to be able to obviously recruit, okay? You got to be able to put in personals, okay? You got to be able to obviously enroll people, okay? But here's the biggest part. You got to be able to educate people, okay? You got to be able to convey the system because that's network marketing. And so if you're not using a system, we've already put one out there for you. I want you to learn how to train it. So as soon as you start someone, you shouldn't just sign them up and that's it. When you sign them up, you need to do a fast start, okay? Your fast start is simple. Fast start is very simple. We use a Legacy Worldwide app. So the fast start is first, of course, we plug into the product, but we're not going to focus on that. We're looking to see if they want to build as well. The next thing is, hey, what are your goals? Okay, who do you know? Right, we're going to tap the recruit through them. And if you can get good at tapping or recruiting through, guess what? Maybe you might not be the perfect recruiter or have a lot of people you can talk to. Okay, let's talk about what tap rooting is. Do you think it's possible that at least we all have one person that will sign up and say yes because it's us, unless we have no credibility? For the most part, most people who have credibility, right, do you think they can at least sign one person? Yes, right? So if we focus on getting everyone their top person, number one, just one. Listen, it goes like this. We help that one customer get one. Or we help them waive their fees. We help that one customer get one. And we help that one customer get one. Now, this is going to require work from you folks. You can't just be sitting at home chilling. No, you got to work. You got to go through your downline. You got to get to know all your people. Okay? You got to build some rapport. You got to build some friendship. You got to be sincere about building network marketing. Listen, if you don't like people, then this is not going to work for you. If you don't like people, then you're not going to be able to build a business. Period. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to talk to your folks. So we help each one get one. You can build that the same exact way without having to recruit a lot of people. Me, I just like to say, if it's up to me, if it's to be, it's up to me. I like to go recruit and put people in. But at the same time, right, you can also recruit people. You can also build through. I build through a lot as well too. Okay, so if you can build through, there may be a time that you go on a recruiting spree where you take the one, you just keep on going all the way down as deep as you can go. And if you get used to doing that, you may find that you don't have to recruit a lot of people to build an organization. Now, our compensation plan for what it is built on personal, so you will have to have PRSV, but here's what you need to understand. When you get to a certain level in this company, if you're a Chairman 10, okay, you got Chairman 10 numbers, and to be a Chairman 10, you need 435 in PRSV, I think. 435 in PRSV. Remember, PRSV is anyone who is customer only. They're not an IBO. They don't have their fees waived. So think about this. Mom, dad may not bill. So mom, dad is going to get a membership. Sis don't want to bill. Sis is going to get a membership. That's 435. 435 right there, right? They're in the system. They're never gonna do anything else. Boom, you lock in Chairman 10. Done. Chairman 25, same thing applies. When you get to Chairman 50, I believe PRSV is 580. So just look at the compensation plan to get the specifics. Here's what I'll say. I get so many questions about the compensation plan Folks, it's not a secret about where our stuff is at. We do have an IBO Academy. I want you to go to im.center. Go find the IBO, go to academies, and you're going to see IBO Academy. They're going to have a lot of different tools. Just click through everything. Download all the PDFs that they give you. They give you all type of fast start products. They give you all type of lists that you can write down. And then they also give you the compensation plan. They show you how to use the back office. They show you how to do placement. Like it's literally walking you through how to do placement, everything. Okay. So start learning how to utilize your back office. I can't tell you how many people I've seen that don't even know how to use their back office right now. So you can't expect to get somewhere in this company and you don't know how to use some of the basic things. So make sure that you're learning the basic things. Go through your back office, learn it, focus on the IBO portion. And I believe everyone on here will be chairman, folks, literally. I don't think that you got to be a special person. This company is set up to help you win in a major way. And I'm excited about how many chairmen are going to pop in the season that we're in. Okay, so that's really all I have for you guys. If I missed anything, what I want to do is open up this last part for a couple questions. If you have any, I know I've been seeing a gang of comments going here. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and launch. Go ahead and ask me the question right now. I'll answer it if I didn't touch on everything on here. But I believe we covered everything that we need to cover. Folks, this compensation plan is the best in the world. Listen, e-commerce, the e-commerce product that we are about to launch, we're about to be helping people make money through the internet, and it's not Forex. Man, I'm telling you, I was just on the Go Live with our Go Live guy that does the e-commerce, and he was talking about how he was showing us a product. He was like, man, this product's you put this product on your platform. So they helped us start our e-commerce website. So you said you put this product on your site right now, you should be able to sell like 9,000. Folks, oh my gosh. Do you realize no one's ever done that before? You know, I had an epiphany the other day, and I'll tell you my story. In 2007, you know, me and my wife, I believe that we attracted everything that's in our life right now. We were destined to do network marketing. You know, I think God had network marketing in our future. He knew that we would be good at it, right? It would be something that would complement us, our relationship, me and my wife, Wanda. But in 2007, folks, for all my eBay people, where my eBay people at that remember eBay back in the days. Man, I was a big eBay guy. I was a lieutenant in the Air Force, but I've always had dreams to make millions of dollars. That's just always been in my heart, okay, regardless of being a pilot. And so I remember getting on eBay and trying to figure out what can I sell. And so when I met my wife, when I met Wanda, you know, I didn't know anything about Coach bags and Chanel bags and stuff like that. But when I met my wife, she carried around Coach bags and you know, these different name brands. And I said, so how much you pay for that? And this is when I'm like, people are paying hundreds of dollars for bags like that. Now look at this now, it's like, because we're in a whole different space in our life. But back then I'm like, people are paying a couple $100 for a purse? What? Then I realized that they sell them on eBay. And so I'm trying to figure out how can I make money by selling merchandise through eBay. So I started drop shipping. My wife said, man, you've been drop shipping for a long time. So I was drop shipping way back in 2007. Listen, drop shipping, George drop shipping, you know, was it legal then? Probably not. But drop shipping every product I could probably get my hands on. And when we were getting ready to leave our base, I had a connect in China that was out of this world as far as the quality that they delivered when it came to merchandise. And what I came up with, because I read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, I didn't understand the concept of network marketing. So in his book, if you ever read Rich Dad Poor Dad, he'll kind of glaze over what network marketing is. He'll say that you can start an affiliate base full of customers that will pay you monthly. And when they pay you monthly, you can create this thing called residual income. And that's all I understood it as. I didn't really understand network marketing in general, but I thought I came up with this great idea. And I remember sitting in front of my brother. I said, bro, wonder if I had a program, this is so funny, where I gave people the connection to China, okay? And if they referred other customers, they would get the product for even cheaper and so forth. I was basically creating network marketing, even though network marketing was already created, okay? And long story short, I tried to really start a company based off e-commerce, showing people how to drop ship. And here we are, 12 years later, in I Am Master Academy, and we are launching a product that is about to show people how to drop ship. Something that I thought about 12 years ago, folks. And what that says is, sometimes you just don't know what you're going to manifest in your life. What I know is something big is about to happen. Listen, something big is about to happen. And I'm so excited about the organization. I'm so excited about Legacy Worldwide. So excited about I Am Master Academy, about all the lives that are going to be impacted, because we're really changing lives. We're really creating products that people can actually utilize, okay, and learn how to create wealth for their family, right? They can start an e-commerce through Facebook and through Instagram, okay? They can do the trading if they want. We have all these different ways. So typically in a network marketing company, I would say that that would be one stream of income, okay? In network marketing, you get with a company, that's one stream of income. Don't get it twisted. One stream. But when you look at I Am Master Academy, we're not giving you one stream of income. You now have Forex, okay? And then once we finish with beta test, you're gonna have e-commerce. So you now have your online store that you invest in, and you have Forex, which you invest in, okay? And you have your residual income. We have 3 major ways for you to get paid right now. And all you have to do right now is put yourself in position. You got to do this right here, right? Go to the basics. Go recruit. It's okay, folks. It's okay to recruit. It's okay to introduce people to the business. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make $1 million per year. There's nothing wrong with wanting to help other people make $1 million a year. And I want you to get that into your mind that it's okay. Because if you don't have it in your mind that it's okay, you'll never be able to manifest it. I believe that me and my wife, everything that we got today, it was manifested. Not only from what we thought about all day long, but from our acceptance of it, okay? So you have to accept it, okay? I want to become a chairman. I want to make 10 grand a month. I want to make 25 grand a month. I want to make 50,000 a month. It's okay, okay? And say it over and over and over and over and over again until you believe it. Because that's what this is all about. You'll hear over and over again. Every leader who ever get in front of me will say, it was about belief. I did it because I knew I could do it. Now, in my last company, we're in 2 companies, folks. Our previous company, we became top earners. We got to the top of that company. You know, I've heard from people that most people don't do it twice, right? What was the underlying factor that allowed us to become top earners in 2 different companies? And all I can tell you is our belief, our obsession, and the urgency, okay? And of course, relationships that we built, okay? Always remember this, folks. Treat people kind. Relationships are residuals. I can't tell you how many folks I watch because you never know. I watch ruin their relationships. And network marketing is one of those industries you cannot ruin relationships. You got to really like people. You got to really have a heart and care for people. Like their want has to be your want. Their love has to be your love. You got to know what their kids are. You got to become family. You got to really understand what we are today. Because if you understand what we are today, you'll start respecting the process. Okay. I was in Africa and I love it. One of the leaders over there, they said, he was straight to the point. He says, folks, pay your fees. Listen, let's be straight. Let's talk straight talk. Folks, pay your fees. Pay your membership. Your membership helps someone else elevate. If you're not paying your fees, how do you expect to elevate? Right? If you're not paying your fees, then you have a scarcity mindset. So how do you expect to get to a rank? And I said, man, that's good. He's on track. That's right. Folks, the first step is this. Each one teach one. We got to first do our part. So if you ain't carrying your membership, carry your membership, especially if you're an IBO. Because if you're an IBO and you're not carrying your membership, that's all you're ever going to be. Right? You'll sit right at clock 150 until it goes away. Right? Why? Because your belief level. You don't have a belief level that you're going to excel. And that's why you're hurting the monthly membership. Okay? So I'm excited. Let's change this mindset. Let's get you rocking and rolling. You're all chairman. It's already done. We got what? So September 4th, I think we have a little bit over, we still have we're about 160 or so days out. So definitely enough time to go chairman 10, folks. Everybody on here. For Legacy Worldwide, our group, I know that we're going to pop at least 30 chairmen by September 4th. I want you to write that down. How many chairmen are you going to have in your organization? Okay, will you be the only person? I'll tell you, it felt good when I went out to London. Me and Wanda, we used to be the only chairman on our team sitting at the tables. It felt really good in London when I was sitting at the table and I had Nafiz and his family next to me. Right? It feels good when you have other people that elevate with you. You know what I'm gonna have next time? I want 30 chairmen in that section. I want us to be able to take over 3-4 tables, chairman just for our team. And so I want you to start thinking about that. Who are you going to elevate with? Because it can be lonely at the top if you don't help other people elevate with you. And I promise you, I don't want to be lonely at the top. I'm going to help as many people elevate with me as possible. And that's why from this moment on, as you know, we're doing presentation after presentation after presentation. Folks, you're not bugging us. Let's do these prospect calls. Get on the schedule for the leaders. Make sure you're plugging in. If you don't have your own daily schedule going to do a presentation, make sure you're plugging in with your upline and ask them, hey, can I do a presentation? I know Andre, thank you so much. Andre plugs in. Sakina, thank you so much. I know Andre Levesque, they're running their deal. I know Canada's doing their thing. I know Africa, Kenya, they're doing their thing. Whatever market that you're in right now and you don't have anything going on, I want you to be the starter. Make it happen. You're the chairman. You're going to have to figure this thing out. You know, I hear people say, I'm looking, and I want you to stop babying people, okay? I get people who message me and say, hey, do we have someone in this area? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But if we don't, no. Let's tell that person it's an opportunity to launch their market. They're the first ones there. That's opportunity. So let me plug you into our system and show you how to replicate the system in your area so you can be the first, okay? That's great. There's no chairman there yet. You're going to be the first chairman. That's the talk you got to have. We don't baby our people. We're all adults, folks. And what I'm looking for is the next 6-figure earner, the next 7-figure earner. So that's our call, folks. Love you guys. Let me see if we have any questions here. I believe I see you guys' comments coming. All right. Look like everybody just fired up. Okay, so that's our call, folks. I appreciate each one of you being on. Okay, how many leaders on average do you look for per leg before you move on to another leg and drive depth there? So it's not that I'm looking for a certain amount of leaders in one leg. We just talked about this, right? So it's not that I'm looking for a certain amount of leaders in one leg. I'm looking for one leader in a leg. So listen, you get one leader in a leg because that leader, of course, that leader needs to go put leaders in as well. So for me, let's say you want to go platinum 5,000. You need a platinum 2,000 in one leg. Well, remember we talked about this. What does a platinum 2,000 have to have for them to be platinum 2,000? They got to have at least 2 to 3 platinum 1,000. So what? That's 4 leaders already. Okay. And then what does a platinum 1,000 have to have? A platinum 1,000 has to have at least 1 platinum 600. So I'll say, based off those numbers, you got to have at least 6 or 7 platinum leaders in one leg. Okay, so you got to have 6 or 7 platinum leaders in one leg. Okay, from platinum 600 to about platinum 2,000, and you're set to go. Okay, that's it, folks. We're ready. Let's rock and roll. That's it. So I don't know what song to put on Alexa. Let's see what Alexa's gonna give because I don't use Alexa much. But let's get this thing going. I'm gonna stop the recording and we can get this energy up. Tomorrow is a brand new day. Wake up early. You know, pour into yourself. Do what you need to do to get yourself to a peak state, and then start your prospecting calls, folks. It's time to crush this thing. It's time to elevate to the next level. It's time to free your family. We're about to go into a 14-day quarantine. What can we do in 14 days together as a team? What if we did this together as a team? We just launch. Done. It's game over, folks. It's our time. All right, so let me stop this recording here. We're gonna party on some music here right now. All right, give me 1 second. The early bird gets the worm, that is for sure.